Hello and welcome to the non-Greg Sterlace Show. I'm your host, the Pamazon, except only the substitutes. Hey, I'm your lost host.
No, you're right there.
I'm right here.
I found you.
We are.
Oh, gosh, thank you. Hello.
Especially on screen.
Oh, yeah.
Hi. I'm here too.
Hi, man.
Who are you? And it's me. And we're looking at the wrong monitor because you can't really see that one very well.
That one's very dark.
You're supposed to look at one. I don't.
At the monitor?
Yeah.
Oh, the
You're not
monitor.
supposed to look at them.
Yeah, we're not supposed to look at them at all, but there's
sorry.
no monitors.
Sometimes
Why are
I
they
look
there?
at them like I use them as a mirror sometimes, so I can see what weird facial expression I'm currently making.
Right? Make sure my
Being
hair is
slightly aspy and all. Sometimes I'm not sure if I'm going.
These monitor
directly
times.
into the camera.
Yeah. It's all monitored. I like monitor lizards. I think they're very nice.
No, they can bite really bad.
Yeah, if you
They're
get bit by
dangerous.
them,
Yeah,
it's
you're-
like super toxic, and then
Yeah.
you die.
Yeah, 'cause
Never
their
mind.
mouths are super
Sorry,
dirty.
monitor lizards. I guess I don't like you.
My sister Lana really wanted one for a while. My mom was like, no.
I wouldn't want to own one.
Hold
You
on.
can't own them, can you?
I don't think so.
I
She wanted
was
to
like, can you?
She
think.
dated someone whose dad
Like
or
not a Komodo
stepdad-
dragon.
Yeah.
Right, that's what she wanted was a Komodo dragon. But
Did you
her,
know?
well, her boyfriend at the time's dad was a wildlife rehabilitator. And,
Oh, okay.
he specialized in exotic animals that people would bring over illegally. So he had really cool animals. And
She thought she'd get a Komodo dragon at
Yeah.
some point. Oh,
I want something that can bite me, cause toxic shock, and then slowly chew me up while I'm still alive.
yeah.
that was her second boyfriend.
Oh, no.
Womp womp. He's gone though. Well, not gone. He looks
Yeah, I was like,
alive,
wait a
but-
minute.
No, didn't go that
no.
dark.
Oh no!
Though, there was a friend of hers who
Damn it, Leonardo!
Yeah.
Keep a shirt and some clothes for once.
though she did have a friend who turned out to be ended up killing and eating his girlfriend.
Yeah, if you remember that, it was probably around 03, 02 or 03.
What?
Yeah, he lived in Buffalo, but he was from Endicott. But he was France. He actually babysat me once when I was little. She's 9 years older than me. And he caught up his girlfriend and was cooking her on the stove when we came.
When
Yeah.
you came, or?
No, when the cops came to
Oh,
look for
okay.
her
I was
because
like,
she'd
you
been.
came over and you're
And
like,
the
what's
excuse
cooking?
was-
No.
And the
Uh-oh.
excuse for cooking her was because she wouldn't fit in the freezer.
Yeah, I guess she wouldn't fit in the freezer, so he felt like he had to cook her down. And he may or may not have eaten her.
Oh,
Parts
wow.
of her.
No, I don't
Yeah.
remember any of this.
Yeah, it was quite a while ago. I was in high school, so
Okay.
it was 02 or 03.
Oh my goodness, that's pretty disturbing.
It was pretty upsetting, yeah. And
Yeah.
she and him babysat Amanda and I a couple times.
Yeah, we were at my parents' this last weekend, and we were playing dominoes with my parents and my aunt, who's up from Ohio.
Oh,
and
I
she's
forgot
from,
about this.
She's from, or mostly from Seattle, and we're all talking about how we tangentially know people who have either or directly or tangentially have known of people who have either been murderers or murdered.
Yeah.
Been murdered, and
Or
she's
just
like,
died in horrific accidents.
"Jeez, I don't know." And then she goes, "Oh wait, no, there was that one guy."
No, wait, I do know somebody. Now that I think of it,
Yeah, if you think about it.
I
is
do.
scary.
Yeah, no, people are unpredictable to say the least. You know,
Yeah.
you never. Yeah,
Yes.
they're just unpredictable.
People are people.
They are people, and they behave people in a people-like fashion.
I mean, they did invent spray-on tan, and that's just not something normal species do.
Spray on what?
Spray-on tan.
Oh, I thought you said spray on ham. And I'm like, that's even worse.
You're
Gross,
hammed.
Like a little cheese whiz thing filled with deviled ham. I mean, I'd eat it.
My dad would love it. My dad would be so into that.
Yeah, I would actually.
He loves minced.
I do
My
too. I
grandmother
love
used-
potted meats.
My grandmother used to make it from scratch with the leftover ham.
Yeah, that's not-
Yeah, she had this grinder. She'd put it through the grinder.
I once tried to eat an entire can of Spam, in a sitting.
How'd
I
that
thought
go?
you were gonna die.
I thought I was going to die.
I
Feel
like
like you
the
should drink some
off-brand
water.
spam. I used to
There's a
get
lot of
the
salt.
treat brand spam, and I used to put it in the toaster like bread. And
Wait, in the toaster?
yeah,
I guess that could work.
and it was really good. It would get
Really?
all puffy, and like it would have a gooey, meaty center.
That sounds
Ew.
horrifying.
Oh,
It was
But
like
also
off-brand,
intriguing.
like corner store.
it sounds like
spam.
it would. I'm surprised it didn't light on fire. It
It-
seemed like it would light
I
on
used
fire
to like to
and
toast
smell very
my
bad.
leftover French toast, so I kind of get the idea of putting things in the toaster that you're not supposed to put in the toaster.
Have you seen that sweet potato toast trend that went on a while ago? Where people were slicing sweet potatoes and toasting them like they're like it's just like toast, but you have to put it down like 7 times to
Oh
cook it
yeah,
through.
because those things are
They're hard, yeah.
they're real hard. Yeah,
And then all you have is a third of a sweet potato after
and
you've
you're
toasted
still
it.
hungry. Yeah. No, I did not see that.
I'll eat.
That's kind of funny
Gotta
though.
be the same group of people who was like, you know what, this is the best diet ever. Water with a little bit of lemon and cayenne in it. No, that's not a diet. That's called starvation.
Yeah, right,
Yeah.
right.
The spiciness and sourness makes you think you're not dying.
I've been thinking a lot about lamb chop lately, and like, I don't
Like
know. I don't think
the
lamb
puppet?
chop's as cool as Bert and Ernie.
Oh, okay.
I've been thinking a lot about Sesame Street and lamb chop. Lately.
Yeah, but this is the song that never ends.
hate
It goes
you.
on and on, my friend.
Yeah.
And now it's stuck in your head for the rest of the time. And I don't want to be hunted down, so I'm going to stop now.
Like, I want
Too
like
late.
lamb
You've
chop
placed the
versus
seed.
like, I don't know what's a good for like Grover versus Dudley. I mean, I think Dudley would win, but I mean it's not really a fair fight.
I kicked Grover's ass, you know it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Mhm.
I
It's
love
super
Dudley and
good.
all, but I would probably be rooting for Grover. I'm not going to lie.
Uh-oh, what's Dudley's?
You're dead to me.
I'm on.
The phrase from this.
You ever see the Aspergic character on Sesame Street? I think that's actually a very interesting.
Yeah, they added her a couple years ago. I
Yeah.
remember when I worked for the ARC.
I
They
thought
were
that
really
was-
excited about it.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of.
It's
neat
really
they did
cool.
that, yeah.
It's good to make things like that more visible.
I agree. I was very surprised they did that.
I never
Probably
s-
helpful for parents too.
I never saw that, but moments before going onto a Ferris wheel that had little Ferris wheels that had little tiny cars that twisted around on it at the state fair, or was it the Allegheny Fair, county fair? That traumatized me severely because we weren't really strapped in and we just kind of banged around the cage.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's the
Um,
fun part.
Yeah, but we were like 7.
Unless don't order it right, you always have to put the smallest person who will be hitting everybody else. But if you do it in the wrong order, then the big person crushes the little person. That's always a problem.
Anyways, so just before seeing that, and before forgetting about that, because I got to see a demolition derby with my grandpa, I got to see play about puppets with Down syndrome. That was a thing.
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh, but just the way you said that.
I
mean,
had
it
no
wasn't
idea
about-
where
it
it was going.
Yeah.
It was a play about like awareness of Down syndrome, but the puppets were like possibly even slightly mean stereotypes of
Oh.
people with,
Oh,
and it was.
Yeah,
Why would
sometimes
they
stuff
make
like
that?
Can be
That
less
sounds
helpful. Like
terrible.
they're coming from a good place.
Well, what
Might
about
not be
Avenue
as
Q?
helpful.
I remember I used to like the songs in high school, but now I listen to them. I thought it was kind of cringy.
I've never
Vaguely
actually seen
remember.
it, so
Yeah, I don't think I.
I feel
Yeah.
like someone like my
Yes.
freshman year of college might have showed me some.
I'm sorry I
but
had
don't
pizza. All you out there in TV land watching me lick my fingers, deal with it.
Pizza.
remember. Making lots of mouth noises.
Mm.
No, stop, please.
We need a caption that says, insert headphones now.
Yeah.
Guys,
So what's in your lap there?
Yeah.
oh, well, this is one of my favorite books. It's very funny. It's the book about Ozzy, written by Ozzy. And it's very,
I've never
very
read
funny.
that.
Ozzy's a very funny guy. I think it's highly amusing.
Yep.
I really like that type of, like, very slow metal like Black Sabbath does. In fact, I'm very, very excited. This is one I'm more excited I've been about in a concert for a really long time. the highly Ozzy-influenced band Sleep is coming in June, and I'm so excited. Yes. Never mind what I was saying. That's much more important. But this is basically just Ozzy's autobiography. It's very, very funny, and even if you don't like Ozzy, I think reading the stories he has to say are just so amusing, and it's very funny.
I saw Ozzy play with the original lineup of Black Sabbath.
I just have
that's cool.
Many years ago.
I also saw Black Sabbath with Dio. Dio went to Buff State, by the way.
Dio's fantastic.
Yeah, I like Dio.
I don't know enough
I've
about
never
either
seen
of these
them.
things, so I just
Yeah,
have
never
one
seen
question
Yeah, I don't
about the
either.
book,
Yes.
which is how does he represent his mumbling in text form?
Basically,
Incoherent.
he says that there was a translator in the beginning. Like, there was a guy, he would sit there and tell stories, and the guy would, like, pick what he said and, like, write it down correctly. He would, like, translate it. But it's a very funny story. I like Tony Iommi, the guitarist in Black Sabbath's autobiography, a lot, too, because he lost 3 of his fingers, so it's really cool seeing how he was able to learn to play guitar with only 2 fingers.
Yeah.
Guitar!
That's the darkness.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
It's the
Because
darkness.
the members
but
of Black
it's just,
Sabbath were extremely
I liked it.
poor, and they all worked in like Ozzy worked in like a slaughterhouse, and the other guy Tony Iommi, he worked in a sheet metal factory, and it's just cool seeing how they were like dirt poor, and like I don't know, it's interesting and it's
pictures.
funny, and the pictures are cool. Let's see, there's one where Ozzy.
I mean, it's a book written by Ozzy Osbourne. I feel like there has to be pictures.
I also feel like he kind of looks like Kurt Cobain in this picture for some reason.
Oh,
A
I see
little.
it.
But
He looks more like the lead singer from Blind Melon.
yeah, I can see
Oh, that guy, yeah.
But I don't know.
That guy.
I just thought
Whatever
I'd
that guy's name was.
recommend a non-comic for once. That's Ozzy with the Queen. But it's I don't know. I really like Black Sabbath, and I really like Sleep. I'm so excited to see Sleep. I got my ticket ready. I'm so excited. They're very, very good. At least I think so. Whatever is very funny, as you know. Whatever, who cares?
Pam, I can't tell if you're smiling because you're smiling because he's excited, if you're biting your tongue because
No,
of
I don't know.
mentions of metal.
No, I don't have anything. It's metal. I don't know. What do
I don't like a lot of metal. I really don't, but I really like Black Sabbath style metal.
For a while when I was in my teens, I was into, I don't know what they classify as, probably some sort of awful kind of screamo-y type thing, but I was into MSI, and
I like MSI.
I
I've
like
seen
some other
them.
stuff.
I think they're fun. I think Jimmy's crazy.
Lick.
I like some of the songs on principle, but
Kind of content we need right there.
later recognized that
Purring and licking
He's licking his
tail.
own tail.
he's so cute.
It's really cute.
Now he's lost attention of it.
Hello. I come from the planet Banjo.
Where it's fun all the time.
Like, I personally
Our
like the metal
moon is
of the
called
60s, but I
Kazooie.
think once it hit the 80s, it was just pure garbage.
What?
Metal, I just think metal.
Hair metal.
Yeah, that was like the most garbage thing that's ever existed.
I'm particularly annoyed by like when somebody's like, "Oh, it's so good though. It's like technically impressive." I'm like, "Yeah, so is a really ugly computer that's very powerful. That doesn't mean it's beautiful. There's
Yeah.
a difference."
That's true. Well, I sometimes say there's there's musical athletes that are technically impressive, and then there's
They're
like
really
kind of
boring.
musical innovators,
Mm-hmm.
which may not not be that technically impressive. You know,
It's like one of my ex-boyfriends
Keeps kicking me
with
and
video
tickling me.
games. He only likes technically impressive video games. Modern, really pretty graphics. It doesn't matter about the story or anything else.
That seems like
Yeah.
you're missing out on a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Well, you know, he went to RIT for graphic design, so I feel like some of the snooty rubbed off.
right? Yes, the Rochester smug.
By the way, if you happen to see this, you know it's true.
Well, you get in an argument with him about it like once a year. If
I
not
do,
more
yeah.
often. So there's at least 3 times since I've met you.
Yeah, that's
You've
true.
been not talking because
Because of some argument
was-
over that. Yeah.
they're still friends. But
Yeah.
Speaking of computers, I was always fascinated by gateways. I used to like the cow box.
My roommate
Huh.
in college had one, and it literally burst into flames.
What?
Yeah, they were not good
dear.
computers. There's a whole series. I can't remember who does it. Maybe it's LGR, Lazy Game Reviews, has like a mini documentary about how gateways happened, and it was like really sleazy. They're really crappy machines.
Really?
And- yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah.
I did like the cowbox though. I mean,
Dell
Yeah.
2. Dell 2 was a
Good
similar
marketing.
thing. Originally.
yeah.
I mean, I think Apple is probably the best.
They're,
The first
they're
gateway,
very
the first
reliable.
gateway I ever saw was a computer. That's first. The gateway was the first computer I ever saw with a DVD drive in it. And I was like, I'm living in the future.
It's so
Movies on a
fascinating.
disc.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah,
A disc
my
that's not
way.
the size of a record. Whoa!
Yeah, I thought that was I didn't see how it was possible. I thought it was just so the future. I was very confused.
And now, most of the time with technology, I'm frustrated that it seems to be lagging behind my expectations.
Yeah, it seemed to like go great guns, and now it's kind of like, and now it's just moving a tiny bit, you know, after moving so fast.
Which in one way is nice because I've had the same laptop for 10 years almost.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Actually 8, but you know.
I've just been thinking a lot about those things: gateways, Sesame Street, Lamb Chop, all the important things. You know.
You're so weird.
Sorry.
Like those family photos where everybody else is like, and you're like,
Oh, I didn't mean it.
That's why we love you, John.
Oh gosh. Because I kept putting the Sesame Street theme song on repeat for like an hour for some reason.
Where was this at?
I was just at work and I started thinking about the Sesame Street theme
Oh.
song. And like,
I thought your family was doing it. I was like,
no, I was just at work and I was thinking about it. I was like, huh, what's the Sesame Street theme song sound like? And then I looked it up and it came out in like 1960, like
oh no, now it's stuck in my head.
I am
something.
not letting that happen.
And I was
Will
like,
not
I wonder what the
entertain it.
original 1960 whatever version of the Sesame Street theme song sounded like. And then I just started listening to like every version, and they all pretty much sound the same. But I don't even really like Sesame Street that much. I just wanted to hear
Real
the
weird
theme
thing
song.
to do.
I like Bert and Ernie.
We didn't get it because we lived in the country, so we couldn't really get Sesame Street.
We
We
lived
kind
out
of
in the
only
country,
got it.
but we got it from Canada and from Buffalo.
Oh, okay.
You know
'Cause
what's
we lived
weird? It's
really
now an
close.
HBO show.
The Canadian version has like some different characters, and they do French instead of Spanish.
Oh,
Yeah, I like the Canadian Sesame Street.
Which honestly makes sense given how close to the border we are.
yeah.
But yeah, it's in an HBO show now. They only show the reruns on PBS now for Sesame Street.
So
Weird.
Yeah, which is very
It
strange.
is weird.
It's wrong.
It seems absolutely wrong.
Yeah, who's ordering? Oh, I need my Sesame Street. I just gotta get HBO for the Sesame Street. now."
Right? Mr. Rogers is
I mean, I guess if
turning
you have
over
little
his
kids,
grave.
you want to feel like you're
Love that, man.
entertaining them and ethically, I suppose. You know, maybe I don't know.
Here, you're young enough that your brain's still pliable and you'll probably get ADHD from this. Watch a
Let's do
cartoon.
it. Yeah, do it. Cause you'll leave me alone, and you'll just be entertained by the tube. Tube time.
The babysitter must die. What's the cable guy or whatever?
What's
Not
that?
who's the guy?
Who's what guy that wants to?
What are you talking?
The
He was
babes.
in all those obnoxious movies in the 90s. Jim Carrey.
Oh, never mind. I was thinking of.
I was going with Ernest.
Ernest, yeah.
Yeah.
That's who I was thinking too.
Hey, you do not besmirch the
No,
name
I
of
like Ernest. No, I like Ernest.
Oh no. When I go crazy.
Mother's Miak.
Yeah. I don't like the Ernest TV show though. That's kind of a little much.
I never saw it.
You don't need to.
I like the guy with the hand on his head. The like villain he did.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was his villain. Ah, interesting. Interesting. Very
This is a
interesting.
really boring show.
I know.
No,
'Cause
on
we're all
the Lamb
tired.
Chop and Sesame Street. It's exciting.
I'm
Yeah.
so tired.
I know. I was out in the sun today. Porch Fest was today. It's Porch Festing it up. Was fun.
Yeah, I don't know. Porches. Oh, I also got this weird
Sorry,
email
I
from
did
like this Tiny Tim person, and they're like, "I've got a lot of unreleased Tiny Tim stuff, and I just need to share it with you. I've heard that you like know everything." I'm like, "Yeah. Tell me what you got." He's like, and then. No, I can't do it. I'm sorry. I'm like, what? Why? He's like, not after what happened last April. And I'm like, what happened last April? And they never answered.
Oh, what a tease.
I know. It's like, I want to know. I think it was that girl from YouTube who used to have, like, the Tiny Tim, like, life channel. But, like, it got taken down. But I just, like, come on. Don't.
Maybe.
That's a total tease.
I mean, I
there.
know the guy who runs Tiny Tim's estate has a lot of stuff. But there's other stuff that even that guy doesn't have. And I want to have it.
Well, you know, it's better than if you were like, oh yeah, let's see it, and you got like a huge like Dropbox dump to just like weird porn or something.
Just 20 hours of Rick rolling.
But with snippets of Tiny Tim in there, so you
Oh,
keep
gosh.
going through it.
Yeah, right. Looking for all the tiny
Oh, Mr.
Tims.
Ashley, thank you. Oh, that's a hit with the kids. Tony's always like, oh, I
There
always
used to
listen to
be
the
this-
top 20 singles.
I wish I could find it on archive.org, but I haven't been able to. But there used to be this Rickroll that was like the best one. Like it would play the video in a window, and the window would like dance around the screen, so you couldn't grab it to close it, and it would rain Rick Astley heads. Down
Oh,
all at
that's
the same
awesome.
time,
Yes,
and
that's
a bunch
very-
of other instances.
I used to like in Rick Roll people live. I would in the middle of a song change to doing the Rick Roll song, and
And
then
how
I
did
would,
people handle that?
they either got mad or like laughed. I don't know. I don't do it for your amusement. It's for me. Get out of my life.
Okay, John Kay.
Sorry. You punks! You're not old enough to listen to this till you're 35 years old.
Well, then, how do you listen to it?
You're right, yeah.
Well, don't worry about that part.
Okay. We shall not worry.
You're watching Star Trek Deep Space Nine, and one of the characters was turning 30, and I was like, they were like freaking out about it. And I was like, really?
I was excited for 30.
Ugh, youth is disgusting.
Wait, which one is the Deep Space Nine again? Who's in that one?
It's got Commander Sisko.
Commander Sisko,
Okay.
who starts out sane, and then over the course of the series, slowly goes
super
more.
wacky.
Okay.
And
That's what happens when you
Kira.
get wormhole aliened. That sounds like a sex act, but it's not.
If you show me Captain Sisko, I'll probably know who it is, and I'll be like, oh,
I'm not
okay.
interested until you say anything after Captain unless it's Isotope.
Captain Isotope. Ba,
When
ba,
did you get that
ba,
on the
ba,
show?
ba,
He
ba.
kind of looks like a weird version of a pope.
He's Captain Isotope.
I always thought, well, never mind. I don't want to say he looks like if they're on the show.
He looks like a woodshop teacher trope.
He does. He does.
Yeah, you ever see that guy that looks like a woodshop teacher? He does those songs. He goes, "Little wings." I forget that guy. He was just some like crazy guy that would like.
Captain Isotope.
Oh, what was that? Oh, I'm looking that guy up.
Table saw?
I don't know, but John, you're looking awfully like a cross between Jane from Firefly and a lumberjack right now.
Oh, thank you. What is that? Yeah, but this is great.
Wait, show me the picture of the captain
Are you
so I
gonna
know
go
which one
shoot
it
down
is.
some
It's
trees?
like the main group.
Okay, alright, yes, I
Yeah.
do know that one.
We
Yeah.
got Quark and
But there's a
that
great
guy.
public access show
Her too.
called the Something Zone out of Florida, and there's this weird guy who does the best songs. He's this strange little old man.
You're being internet is denying you.
What was it called?
I'm so full of pizza, I just not very.
Very large pizza as well.
Eat
Pizza,
any.
you're so delicious. I know, I'm sorry, I had cheese on it.
It's okay.
You ever seen
You
this?
paid for it. I made mac and cheese before I came over.
Also, I got you the good chips, right? Those were
You
good.
did. I ate a lot
Mark
of your
Gormley,
chips.
that's
Sorry,
right.
I just kind
Okay.
of kept eating them.
They're really good.
They're
Those are
so
the best
good.
ones.
The black pepper chips.
Oh, they're so good.
They're like just
I'm
peppery
sorry
enough
to the
so
audience.
they don't like, because I've had them before where they're like too peppery and,
Oh, yeah.
and then you
For
can't eat
this
that many.
episode.
That's okay.
This episode.
What?
It's
Black
fine.
pepper chips isn't exciting
Jeez, you can't be
to
having that much going on in your life if you're watching this.
What? Come on now. Oh, jeez. What?
That's not how we get more viewers, John.
Sorry.
Yeah, you gotta sell it, John.
I watch every episode that I'm not on just to see how many things John doesn't like that I like that make him dead to me.
Oh, no, don't want those ones. That's where I get really crazy because there's no one to talk to when I start going down in a spiral.
Yeah, and I'm just
diploma.
I'm just like,
Oh, that was a really
I
crazy
don't know how to
one.
stop
Oh my
him.
gosh,
How do I
started
stop
throwing
him? Wait, which one was the diploma? Uh-oh.
My goodness.
Excuse me. I'm glad my
You brought
sphincter
back
is
our
not
viewers.
mic'd.
I'm glad I'm over here.
I'm gonna try not to breathe in too much.
I'm sorry. It, you know,
Too bad Leonardo wasn't up here. You could have blamed him. Cause
I
he's been
could have.
blasting
I'm sorry.
everybody.
I was trying to hold it and I just couldn't anymore. It was one of those things where like I was just gonna start making faces.
You're gonna start. Your face is gonna start puffing out.
Remember a Time Cube guy from like the 2000s? The guy who...
A little more
Guy?
context.
That guy... You know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
Oh.
I said I need a little
Cube?
more context.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
there was
Is
this
this a
old
TV
man in
show?
the
Is it
late
a-
90s and early 2000s who said he discovered, like, the principles of all science and all religion, and it was called time cubes. And he had these crazy
No.
theories, and it had to do with computers, and, like, he would give lectures at, like, stuff, and he used to be on G4 all the time, and it was very fascinating.
Did they have him on G4 because he was crazy and they were like playing it up, or did they have him on G4 because G4 is unhinged?
I think it was a little bit of both, to be fair,
That's
because
unsettling.
they kind of believed him, but then they were also like, time cubes, right?
G4, that was one of the gamer things channels, right?
Yeah, it was a kid.
Yeah. I don't trust people who are like, well, I know a lot about computers and science because I play video games. It's like, no, you don't. Like, I like video games and I play a lot of them, but I know this other stuff because I actually learned it. You're like, well, I played Halo, so I know how space works. It's not, no.
Oh dear.
It's like people who like, well, I know how to use a web browser, so I'm good with computers. No, you're not, kid.
That's a weird reasoning.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just go to the
I
Time
get some of
Cube
those,
website.
so
I
as a
like-
teacher.
I like video games and I like playing video games, but I don't like the term gamer or people who self-describe as gamer. They're like, I'm a gamer. They're like, that's my life. Cringy. Sorry.
No, that's okay. Yeah, no, I get some of those at at work, and they want to do everything on their game or their favorite anime. Everything should contain those characters, even though I try to tell them they're copyrighted, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you can't really make a living just redoing the same anime that's already been done over and over, or game characters. Yeah, it's rough. People really get totally caught up.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck getting a job at the company that develops that character.
And then good luck being able to do what you want with it.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, the Time Cube website is fascinating. I highly recommend it. This is what it says. It says, Earth has 4 days simultaneously each rotation. Your erroneously measure time from one corner. 4/16th cube divinity.
So basically, it's a website version of a Dr. Bronner's bottle, is what you're saying.
Oh, it sounds like it. Yeah.
It's just this crazy old man who thinks he discovered the secrets of the universe are in cubes.
Maybe you did.
He might have.
Yeah, right.
He's
We're
convinced
not
a lot of
just
people
like,
that it's
Hey,
real.
Pythagoras thought the secret of everything was in triangles, and they had one time they like murdered somebody once because the person like proved Pythagoras wrong on something, and it's like, hey, Pythagoras, check this out, and they're like,
Check
okay,
me out, bitches.
we're gonna tie some ropes to you
All right, we're
and
killing
attach
you.
those to rocks and throw you off this boat.
Yeah.
Also, they had a crazy cult about not eating beans because they make you fart, so they're evil.
Oh.
But I like
True.
beans. Don't take away my beans, please.
I ate a
think
lot
that
of
was
beans.
Pythagoras.
I like beans. Especially the navy ones. I also love those delicious little baked beans. They're so good. Don't take them away from me, please.
I ate garbanzo beans like 4 days in a row last week.
God, bonzo
I
beans.
like
now that's a
those. They're very
wonderful
good.
bean.
I love garbanzo beans.
They're
And
very
the
good.
Goya
Coming up
ones are the
soon.
best. If
Oh,
you're getting
no.
canned
I
ones.
heard of oops.
That was the wrong phone number. Don't call that number. Just give us all your beans. Tell me about your wonderful beans, please.
inject beans directly into
Maybe
John.
someone could tell us the number and I could say it. Oh, there we go. Okay.
716-406-7754. Call now.
Yeah,
Call
maybe we'll
now.
get Freddy
Or
Freaker
text.
on the phone.